You could do the post in the same way that any of these other posts are done on these ones, on that one there. I like the possum because it just stands out a lot on the water. Like you can't see anything else, but you just see this thing sitting up. You know, just sort of just depends on what you're after. Righto. But normally I do these in black. A little bit of claret to mix it up wouldn't hurt anyway. Just as a few feather fibres. Again, about the same length as the
hook shank.
Hook shank. Yep. Now, if you wanted to, you could turn around and put a rib over the top of this. Hardest part about this fly is getting a good Ziploc bag, because that's all it is. What I do with this is build a body up out of thread to the shape I want.
Just tapering it up there.
Just finish him off with that.
You tapered it a bit, do you?
Yeah, that's tapered.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's tapered. You just need to watch that you don't prick that with a hook. When you're tying your own flies, you probably don't need to make them as strong as what everyone else seems to make them, but because you tie a lot of them. But yeah, you could run a piece of fine wire over that if you wanted to, just to toughen that up. Now, there's a lot of other things that I've seen people use for these. The old cassette recorders, material in the cassette recorders. Any sort of plastic that'll hold, anything that'll hold a bit of colour. I like to use these because then I can change the colours to what I want as far as that sort of it goes. When you're getting your possum, Jan Spencer reckons the best possums are the ones from here, from Lorena, she reckons.
In the winter time?
Yeah, you've got to get them in the winter where they're thickest.
Yeah, I've seen them, yeah, they're nice fly.
They're nice fly, mate.
Yeah. I just wondered if
Yeah,
shut up.
yeah.
I think it's pretty rough.
Alright, we just
Fit perfect.
line that up to your length that you want to have sitting out of the water. Like you could probably pull that up to there if you want, but I reckon it'd be a bit too big, and then it'd start falling over as well. One thing with these ones, it also doesn't hurt just to just put a bob on there. Now, with these, you could turn around and you could get your seals fur. You put a bit of orange in it, like we'll do with this one. I'm only doing that to show you that you can, just to give it a bit more glisten through this thorax area again. I'll tie in a hackle here in a minute, but I'll just put a bit of this on, just to get this body looking the way I want it to. Okay. That'll do it. So even that within itself, you could fish it just like that if you wanted to. All you need to do is just clip a bit more on that, put a bit more on it, and that'll be fine. We'll go a ginger hackle. It's a small ginger hackle, but that's alright. It's not too bad. This is where you can control the depth that you want this fly to hang in the water, and I think it does make a difference. Sitting them right up on top compared to having them hanging them down a little bit.
I don't know about you, Pete, but I like to have them hanging down a bit in the water.
Me too. Right, now you can see.
Most voices now you can turn on its side.
Yeah. Now you can see what I'm trying to achieve there.
Yep.
And with this one here, I put a depth of hackle in, as you'll see on these. It's not all just in one piece, it's a depth of hackle. And then I don't need to come up and down. All I need to do is start at the top and wind it down. There she is, girl.
It's Stuart. Samsung.
Steward.
Does it?
No, it won't be me. Mine's in my pocket.
Oh.
It's not giving me a sensation in my left boob.
Same ringtone, Wayne.
Well, I don't know. I brought one of those phones you brought.
Oh, those
And I haven't used it yet, so
Oh, righto.
I don't know what the ringtone's like. I only plugged it in the card in this morning.
Don't do what I did. I got the thing and I downloaded all these nice apps and everything, and it was great. All of a sudden, the phone wouldn't ring. Oh, what the bloody hell's going on? So LG have got a hotline. So I rang them up at LG and I said, I'm not getting any sound out of this thing, and it's not my problem. Like, something wrong with the phone. Anyway, he went through all the settings and he said, oh, geez, he said, you'll have to do a reset over the phone.
I saw your apps. You didn't have it backed up.
And he said, so he stepped me through the reset on what to press and how to get there and do it. All the apps are gone.
Yeah. You need to back him up.
Seals for Pete?
Well, that's the beauty of iTunes.
You can
They
use
just get
seals
backed
for
up to your
use
computer and you
Possum.
just download
Is that
it
what you
straight
just
away.
used?
Yeah, well, I should have done
What
it.
did you just put on
But-
there?
I just put a bit of seals fur
The
on
beauty
there,
of that
Yeah.
phone
but
is
it's
there's
just
an
because I
app
had it
called
sitting in front of me,
Apps,
and that thorax needed to be a
number
bit bigger.
2,
Yeah.
SD,
Okay.
and it's free,
Yeah,
and it'll
that's
back
good,
up the apps onto your SD card
Okay. Oh, in the phone.
in the phone.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So yeah, all your apps are within sitting on your SD card
Yeah.
as well as your
Oh,
phone.
it's a cheap phone, $50.
Like dirt cheap. I haven't found anywhere yet that it doesn't
You
work.
find you got to recharge them a lot though?
Yeah.
With this fly too, guys, a lot of the way it hangs will be determined by what you do there now. If I pull that hard up there now like that, right, where that is,
Oh yeah.
that's going to be
Yeah.
the way he's going to hang, and then make sure he stays there. I've just got, so I can have that lying down flat if I want.
Yes. Yeah.
And on that post, you can use it as a hinge to put it exactly where you want it. All I do. As long as it's, like you could use stuff that's already done, but
Yeah.
I just find it easier. And if you have a look at this fly too, when you do the body, it's like it's already ribbed, and you'll turn around and pull them little nymphs out of the water right before they're about to hatch out. That's exactly what you're getting off from that shiny, light